Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? How's everyone doing this fine evening? And I'm actually here with a very special guest. Me and him been talking for a little bit now, and that's Weapon X NFL Eagles, the legend. How you doing, bro?
Hey man, look, no intro necessary, bro. I'm happy to be here, man. Happy you invited me on. And I've been looking forward to this, bro.
Yeah, which is good. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming on. And it's actually
sure.
kind of funny how I met you or known of you. It was with
Yeah.
AK Eagles when you were on his thing.
Oh
That's
yeah.
how I first met you. And then this
Yeah.
whole thing with you and Philly Mike, that just like blew up. So it's like, yeah, that's
I
how.
I kind of crashed Axe live stream a little bit, man. He's like, "No, you're good, bro. You're good." But I've been actually trying to, we've been working on stuff behind the scenes too, and it was good to like, collab with him and actually talk some Eagles.
Yeah. He's actually me and him are co-founders of the Hardcore Sports Network. So it's like
Oh,
I
wow.
talk to him we talk like every day.
Oh, that's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy,
Nice.
man. That's my guy, AK.
Yeah.
So we gotta start it. We gotta start it out. Where can they find you on social media?
All right, my social media is all right, so pretty much everything is either Voice of the Eagles or Weapon X NFL Eagles. My Twitter is Weapon X underscore NFL. And yeah, that's pretty much I got Twitter, I got my TikTok is Voice of the Eagles. Of course my YouTube is Weapon X NFL Eagles. And yeah, that's pretty much right now all the social media I'm using for now.
Mhm.
Uh, I have a Discord, Weapon X NFL Eagles. It's a 24/7 chat. So everybody, can come and talk and we can talk Eagles. We can trash talk about the Dallas Cowboys and trash talk the entire NFC East. So the Discord is really where it's at for me, man. The Discord is Weapon X NFL Eagles.
All right, that sounds good, bro. That sounds good. But Weapon X, I have to ask, is that
Yeah.
because of Brian Dawkins?
Well, it's all right. Okay, I played football right in high
Yeah.
school, so
Yeah.
I kind of took on that kind of mindset, that play style, and I kind of branded myself, as Weapon X because I kind of looked up to him, and my teammates called me like X, what's up, and we kind of they kind of branded it on me as well. And it was kind of like a thing from just like playing in high school. And of course, Weapon X, Brian Dawkins is everybody's favorite Eagle for the most part, so that played a role in it as well. So it was kind of like a fan favorite thing where like I was like I'll be honest, it's like I'm a fanboy, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's like
Aren't we all pretty much?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a fanboy, bro.
Aren't we all? So
yeah, for sure.
yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, Juice. I know your Saints suck, and thank you for the pick. I mean, and Garner Johnson. Thank you for that. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Is there a player today, right now, that reminds you of Brian Dawkins and his sort of play style? Because I was talking about this with my co-host, and it's hard. It really is.
You mean throughout the NFL?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't. The NFL, the landscape of the NFL has changed so much to where that kind of play style, as far as that physicality and that, I can't really see it, man. I don't think we would ever see that kind of style, because the NFL, the landscape of the NFL is changing so much to where you can't get a guy like Dawkins, right, with that, maybe as far as the passion and that fierce, that competitive nature. But as far as just the play style, as far as the way he, came out and played, as far as the physicality in which he made tackles, nah, bro, I don't think we'll ever see a player like that, honestly, in the NFL. Just because the landscape, how these guys are, how they hit now, the rule changes and player safety, things like that. So I don't. That's a good question, bro. I don't. Okay, there's a safety from plays for the Chargers. His name is like Dirt. He's like the highest paid safety. What's his name? You know his name, Derwin or something
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I would say maybe you would say him, but I can't, bro. I can't even give you anyone, honestly. I would say no, bro. Can't. There'll never be another, even a replica or someone that even remotely is close to Brian Dawkins in my eyes. So.
Like, honestly, I'm thinking about this long, and it took me a couple days. But Gardner Johnson, in a way, because you have him with like his leadership, his intensity. He doesn't want to hurt other people like Dawkins does, but the impact that he has. So I can say Gardner Johnson, or you could say Malcolm Jenkins when he.
Yeah. Now, if we're excluding the style of play as far as like the tackles, right? Because like how Brian Dawkins tackled, you kind of can't really, it doesn't make sense. You can't really be as physical as far as like, the helmet to helmets and things like that. But even then, Brian Dawkins, I feel like with Brian Dawkins, he would still be able to translate in this era because he was a sound tackler. He wasn't just, tackling with like using his helmet or helmet to helmet, the crown of his helmet, things like that. He was a really sound tackler, honestly. So, you say Chauncey Gardner-Johnson?
You can say Gardner Johnson.
See that.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins. Yeah, I can see that, man. I honestly can see that. And again, with the Eagles, I feel like they kind of look for those safeties that actually has some of those, some of those traits. So yeah, those are actually fair comparisons, honestly. And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he's one of my favorite players in the NFL, bro. Probably just because of everything you just named. So
yeah, it makes sense. It really does. Yeah. He leads the league in interceptions with 6. So.
Yep.
And honestly, did you really think at the beginning of the season that the Eagles were going to be this good, 11-1? I didn't.
I mean, don't we feel that way every year? I mean, as fans, it's like, okay, from a fan, from just a fan perspective, because there's different sides of how I analyze and look at the team. I look at it from a fan perspective, a casual perspective, and from a content creator perspective, right? From a fan perspective, of course, I feel like we can win every game every year, But from a from a analyst perspective, I looked at the schedule, and you look at all the pieces that we've added, and if you look at Jalen Hurts, if you actually believe Jalen Hurts will take that next step, which I believe, and you take into account all of the added pieces around him, and now he has an AJ Brown, a Devontae Smith, and you just look at the team as a whole, it was honestly, man, it was kind of one of those things to where it was obvious, Now 11 and okay, um, yeah, bro. I don't want to sound too cocky, but man, I seen it. I seen it, man. I
Hey,
seen it,
I'll
bro.
take it.
Look at the team. Look at all the pieces.
I'll take
The one
it.
thing was Jalen Hurts. Okay, the biggest question mark was, can Jalen Hurts make that next step? That was really the biggest question mark. And everyone was under the impression that, okay, if Jalen Hurts take that next step, the sky's the limit for the team. And ironically, it happens. So it's like, okay, perfect. But that was the biggest question mark was Jalen Hurts. And once the Jalen Hurts, once we seen that Jalen Hurts was developing properly, and it was like, yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
How about you? I know you felt the same way, huh?
Honestly, I take
No?
my realistic fan base. I take that to a whole new level. Like for me, I had us going 11-6 in the beginning of the year because I didn't know with Jalen Hurts and Jonathan Gannon. Like with Jonathan Gannon with his defensive schemes and Jalen Hurts, you don't know what he's going to do this year. That's just me. So I'm like 11-6, and I work with like Eagles writers and all those people, and they had them going 12-5. So I'm like, am I really underballing this team? So damn. I'm telling you, when you have a worse pick than the writers, something's wrong.
But it's best to kind of be even keeled, So you always want to kind of hope for the best, but kind of like, okay, let's be realistic here. So that's kind of a fair evaluation or analysis that that range of that win-loss percentage was kind of fair, bro. Honestly, if you want to be realistic, that's kind of that's fair, bro. I would actually I had him around that range, maybe winning a couple more. I had him at like 13 wins. So I mean,
a lot of people had him at 13.
Yeah, that's the right ballpark, honestly, bro.
Yeah.
That's the right ballpark.
Understand people when they were going like 15-1 and all this stuff. I couldn't get behind that. I just couldn't. But now it looks.
But now it's like, whoa, wait, they were on to something.
I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, I guess my confidence was a little low with Jonathan Gannon there. But,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's the talent for that. But it's Jalen Hurts, the MVP right
now. Unfortunately, I'm going to say no, bro.
Ooh, okay.
As much as I want him to be the MVP, it's the thing with like Philadelphia. I feel like with Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
It's like they just hate us, man. They just hate us so much because the fan favorite, the NFL's darling child of the NFL is the Dallas Cowboys, and that just so happened to be our arch enemy. So we're going to be the most hated. So for Jalen Hurts to get the MVP, I don't think they're gonna let it happen, man. But from my personal perspective, honestly, I feel like he should get MVP. But realistically, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. Just how they treat Philly, bro. It's like we're always the underdogs. They just hate us so much, So I don't think he's gonna get it, man. Honestly, bro. He's gonna fuck, man.
I'm giving it to him.
You're giving it to him? He deserves it, man. He should get it, bro.
It's him and Mahomes are like there.
Yeah.
Neck and neck.
So you think you think they're gonna choose Jalen Hurts over Patrick Mahomes?
The record. I think it has to be the record. that decides
Yeah,
it. And then if
yeah,
you talk about stats, if you go to that route, yes, Mahomes gets it.
yeah, yeah,
Mahomes is doing better, touchdowns, yardage, all that stuff.
yeah.
But if you talk
But
about the MVP to the team,
yeah,
I'm giving it to Hurts there.
for sure, man.
People are just like, it's all about stats, and they always give the MVP to a quarterback. Why not give it to the quarterback for the best team?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But the powers that be, I don't think they're gonna give it to him, man. But he definitely deserves it, bro. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going that route. Now, AJ Brown was such a huge difference maker for Jalen Hurts. Huge
Yeah,
difference maker. People are telling him he's the best wide receiver in this league. And to
no,
me, I'm like, I got Jefferson there, Cooper Kupp before he got injured.
he's
I
not.
got Diggs. So you have AJ Brown,
Tyreek Hill,
Tyreek Hill, yeah.
nah, he's not, bro. He's not. But I would say he's the most. He's probably been one of the most just as far as impact. He's been one of the most impactful receivers, on a team. Just as far as how he helped with the development of a Jalen Hurts. Just how you can with AJ Brown, you can just literally throw it in his vicinity or in his range, and he's just going to make a play. So he kind of he takes a lot of that pressure off of a quarterback, especially a young quarterback. So I feel like his impact um, is really strong, bro. As far as I would probably say he's one of the most impactful receivers.
Yeah.
Best receiver, nah. Top. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Top five, maybe the fifth best, sixth best. I mean, but best receiver, I can't. I can't, bro. I
Like
can't. I
for
can't give
me,
him that.
I mean, dude, did you see how open he was against Tennessee? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
so,
he's just like running over people and just mid route and just like running through people. It's like and not even budging, bro. He's just like, what is going on? Who is this guy, bro? He's literally running through people while he's running his route. Like, what the heck?
yeah,
So I mean, he's a physical specimen. Um, bro, gosh. But look, here's the thing, right? Okay, so some of his plays, some of like his highlight reels are something of it's just special, bro. So
mhm.
I feel like that kind of it just looks crazy with some of his highlights. So I feel like that's why people this argument of if he's in that top tier of receivers or if he's one of the best, I feel like a lot of that is due to these spectacular plays, bro. It's crazy some of the plays. They just look like out of this world. Like, dog, what is going on? Like even the one with the Steelers when he pointed at two of the guys, like I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, running through people like dog. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's
it's
amazing.
so
I would say he's the most impactful.
yeah,
I'll say he has the best highlight reels of all the receivers. Gosh.
yeah. I mean, if I had to rank, I got AJ Brown between like 5 and 10, like in that range now. In the beginning of the year,
Fair.
I had him like 12 to 14, like 12 to 15, but now I got him like right there.
I'll
Yeah.
say I'll say between five. Yeah, that's fair. I'll say 5 and 10. Yep,
Because
you're spot on with that.
if you
Yep.
had Cooper Kupp there, you got Jefferson, Diggs, Devontae Adams.
Yep.
Like you can't put AJ Brown over those guys. It's close, very close.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Weapon X, when he pointed at the free safety and corner, like you can't stop me. Shame on you. Sure.
Dog, that was the most I think that was probably one of the most disrespectful plays. I mean, just taunts ever. But I loved every second of it. It was like disrespectful in a good way for me. I'm like, bro, this is awesome, bro. Like bro, it's plays like that and moments like that. You're just happy that he's an Eagle, you know.
I remember when we traded for him on draft night. I was freaking out. I'm like, what the hell? What happened? That was just a left. That was a like
Yeah.
out of park.
Right, crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
No.
But you know, there was talks with him working out with Jalen Hurts and stuff like that. But I didn't really think it would pan out to him actually coming to the Philly, bro.
Well, they're best friends. Isn't Jalen Hurts like the godfather of his kids?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy. That's
Really,
crazy.
it was disrespectful, but at the highest respect, if that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So I got to ask this. Miles Sanders is on his last year. Do you keep him after this year?
Yes, I love Miles Sanders. He's one of my favorite players on the team. Miles Sanders and Dallas Goedert. Look, bro, I was under the impression that the team should actually run their offense through Dallas Goedert and Miles Sanders. Now I get it, right? A lot of people are saying you can just plug and play running backs, right? With our offensive line,
Yeah.
you can just store running back there. But at the same time, with a running back, okay, there's a chemistry aspect to it. You need to know your offensive line. You need to be able to actually have vision as a running back. So I would kind of push back a little bit on the plug and play. You could just throw a running back there. And you know, again, there's another notion to where you don't pay running backs top dollar and things like that. But bro, Miles Sanders, he's an asset, you know, and if he's healthy and if he's running how he's running now, he brings a different element to the team. But I mean, bro, with it's I can kind of see both sides of it, because you got Gainwell back there and he looks good. Gainwell looks good. Gainwell actually, I hate to say it, but man, let's say Miles Sanders leave, right, we'll be perfectly fine with Gainwell back there. He catches the ball out the backfield. He runs hard. He's elusive. He's not ducking any contact whatsoever. So I feel like if we don't keep him, we'll be fine with Gainwell. We probably wouldn't even be too pressed as far as going to get another running back, because Gainwell can definitely step in and there would be no drop off, in my humble opinion. But Miles Sanders, we drafted him. I'm big on keeping the guys we drafted. And I just love how Miles Sanders runs, and Miles Sanders, my boy, man. But are we keeping him? I would lean towards us keeping him only if it's a team friendly deal, or if he's not trying to break the bank for like some absurd number. If he's willing to actually negotiate and work with the team, I think we keep him. Especially if it's a team friendly deal, we keep him all day. But if not, if he wants more than actually what we deem as valuable, then I think we don't. I think we wouldn't keep him.
Now,
What do you think? I think we'll keep him, man. I think we'll keep him. Only if it's team friendly.
I don't think if it's team friendly, I'm good. If it's team friendly, I'm good. But I'm just scared with the amount of money he's going to ask. That is it for me, because we have like 15 or 16 free agents to worry about this offseason. Like we have Bradbury, Gardner Johnson, Edwards, Hassan Reddick, White. I can go on and on. Like we have so many players that need to be paid. So like, is Miles Sanders up there? For me, the first guy is Gardner Johnson. Like, give him the money. That's the
for sure. Guy. I agree.
I don't even think we'll keep Bradbury. I honestly think with the first round pick, we might even draft a corner or something.
Because he's going to demand way too much money, bro.
Huh?
He's going to demand. Bradbury might reset the market for cornerbacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, are we going to actually tie that much money into, we're already paying Darius Slay. Are we gonna pay? Are we gonna reset the market with Bradbury? I agree, bro. I don't even think we keep Bradbury. I think he goes somewhere else.
Yeah, I think Bradbury's gone. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're in that cycle of corners one after the other. Leave.
yeah,
That's why I want to draft one,
yeah,
so
for sure. Yeah,
he can compete and move up.
yeah.
Rank up and stuff like that. That's what
And he
I
won't
want.
cost that much.
They don't. Yeah, but with that
But
first round pick, do you
here's the
go for a
thing.
corner or do you go for
Here-
like an edge like Will Anderson?
Here's
Like,
the thing, bro. Certain teams they specialize in drafting certain positions.
mm,
Look at the Steelers. They can find a wide receiver in the 7th round. The Eagles, they're great at drafting offensive line, defensive line. They're not so good with cornerbacks and receivers, bro. They cannot draft a cornerback. I don't want to see them going nowhere near a cornerback in the draft or a receiver. So I'm kind of skeptical as far as them actually, even drafting cornerback because they have a really bad history of it. But then again, it's like Bradbury's gonna, man, he's gonna want some money, man. He's gonna want some money.
he's gonna want some big money, but
Yeah, I don't trust them drafting a cornerback, bro. I just don't. I don't trust
then
them.
who do you put in that spot? Like Josh Jobe. I mean, we got other young guys
You,
that can go there, but
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
not going to be as good as Bradbury.
You got Zach McPherson, who I'm really high on,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah, you probably go with. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. It's a lot of tough decisions. It's a lot of tough decisions.
Yeah. So if you look
Wow.
here, and thank you, Randy. Cox is going to be gone. He's going to retire. Graham's going to retire. Bradbury's there. JG, Sanders, White, Edwards, Kelsey's going to be gone, and Hurts. Hurts is going to get the bag. Hurts,
Yeah, he deserves it.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hurts is going to get a bag. Hurts last year
Yeah.
is next year. Yeah, he's still going to get a bag this year. There's no question about that.
I think, bro, when you're a successful team and especially it's looking like it's looking like we're Super Bowl bound. If we win a Super Bowl, everybody's leaving, honestly. Everybody's going to go get bigger, they're going to get the money. This happens historically with Super Bowl winning teams or just successful teams. They get better opportunities due to their success, and the team just really just breaks up. So I kind of see us losing a lot of pieces, So it's going to be important that we go to the draft and kind of replenish. But honestly, I'll be completely honest. I know some of these guys are fan favorites, but if we gotta let them walk, you just let them walk, and you just go and you just get some you get some the compensation picks, right? Compensatory picks. And you just draft, man. You just go draft, and you just go from there. You try to keep your core players, your young players, and you just build in the draft.
Yeah.
Facts.
They all leave, and Jonathan.
Yeah, they all leaving. They all leaving. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
So is this like the Rams situation then? Do you see it like the Rams? I mean, they won the Super Bowl. Now, what they got? Cooper Kupp is gone. They just got Baker Mayfield over there. So is that going to be us?
Nah, because you see with the Rams, they gave a lot of their future up as far as the draft picks, right? Yeah. So they were just giving first round picks away for these players. I feel like we still have draft capital to build our team once these guys leave, So I feel like we're fine in that aspect. Okay, let's look at the Saints pick. The Saints right now, the Saints pick we have is like a top 5 pick.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We can trade that, that top 5 pick and get, more picks later in the first round or even for the draft the year after. So we still have leverage to build our team. So if these guys walk, I'm not really too concerned, because with the core that we have, we can still win ball games. It'll just be more so of filling in some of these holes that were left from, some of these guys. I feel like that'll leave. So I feel like we'll be fine. If we didn't have the draft picks or the salary, if our salary, if we were in salary, if we had troubles with the salary cap and things like that, then I would feel like we should try to, I
Yeah.
would be a little more pressed. But I
Mhm.
feel like we're fine, bro, because we have the draft capital and our core. We have a young core of talent
Yeah.
that we should be fine regardless. I want to see. We need some corners though for sure, bro.
Oh
Some
yeah,
corners.
corners are my
We need
number
some corners.
one, and edge
Yep.
is number two.
Yep.
So
Corners and
building a
edge.
young
Yep.
talent and
The most
keeping
important positions on defense.
yeah,
Those
pretty much
what they call those positions. I forgot, like luxury positions or the positions that are
something
really
like
valuable right now.
something like that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I know you're gonna have to head out soon. So this will be the last one. How do
Yeah.
you feel about going up against the Giants? And what is your prediction going into this game?
Giants prediction. Okay, so how I feel about the Giants? I think, honestly, okay, I feel like the Achilles heel for our defense would be a mobile quarterback. All right, now we haven't faced a mobile quarterback since uh the what's the Mighty Mouse, the little the short guy,
Yeah,
Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Kyler
Murray.
Murray, right?
Yeah,
And if it wasn't for clock management, they're in position to win that game. If it wasn't due to like just wacky clock management or whatever was going on their end. But I feel like for our defense, personally, I feel like our Achilles heel is a mobile quarterback, and Daniel Jones, he's really athletic. He's slick, athletic. He's extremely athletic. And I don't know if he gets a lot of credit for being as athletic as he actually is, but he can hurt you really bad with his legs. And if we don't contain him, I feel like he'll extend plays. He'll, those third and shorts or third and five, I feel like he'll be able to convert the third downs. I feel like there's a real possibility for, this to be a close game, honestly. So I wouldn't take the Giants lightly. It's a division game. These games are always tough. We're on the road. The ball, he really he knows Nick Sirianni. Nick, Brian DeBall taught Nick Sirianni how to be a
yeah,
coach. So he has the blueprint. I mean, it's like he has intel on Nick Sirianni.
hmm
He's the it's his mentor. So I feel like from that aspect, I feel like the Giants, they're at home one,
yeah,
right? That kind of plays into it. Brian DeBall I feel like he has Nick Sirianni's number, honestly. And the mobile quarterback is our Achilles heel, in my opinion. We have yet to see that, but this is just kind of, I'm basing that strictly on, just how it's hard to kind of account for a mobile quarterback, just based off the numbers. When a quarterback is running around, is like you really have nobody to account for him on defense.
yeah,
So if we can contain him, I feel like we'll be fine and we stop the run. He has nobody to throw to. He has one deep threat in Slayton. Outside of that, he really has nobody. So if we can bottle him up, and keep things, keep him in a pocket, make him hold the ball long enough for our pressure to get there. I feel like we'll be fine. Look, bro, honestly, just off a talent perspective, just off paper, we're better than most teams that we're going to face. Just off
mhm.
paper, we're better than them just off talent alone. Our roster is loaded. So there should be no reason for us, honestly, to lose against the Giants. My prediction, honestly, would be division game. It should be close. We're on the road. This should be like a 21-28 kind of game. It might go maybe, you add a field goal in from there or something like that. So it'll be a close game for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think the score would actually dictate. Well, I mean, I don't think the score will actually be a true reflection on the game itself.
Right.
But I would say score. I would say 24-17 Eagles.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Hurts is kind of Jalen Hurts. Maybe he's due for a bad game, right? Eventually,
Yeah, you want to go
he
that
might
route?
have a bad game. I feel like Giants give him a hard time. He has an average day. I feel like Miles Sanders maybe steps up, or some unsung hero. But that's my prediction. Hopefully it's a blowout. It's not like one of those games where just like glued to our seats and it's like a last second thing, man. I don't want to see one of those again, bro.
Yeah. So the chat knows where I'm going with. It's 28-21. I feel like this is the game to do it. Daniel Jones can run around, but he does have weapons. But here's the thing, though. I just found out today. Saquon Barkley was limited with a neck injury. So
Whoa.
I'm like, that's a little big. I don't know if he's going to play. Guys in the chat, is he going to play? Is Saquon going to play this weekend? Because if he's not, that changes everything.
And that can be huge.
Everything. And then the Kobe Dean getting more playing time, all that stuff. So
yeah. I mean, even with a neck, if you come back and they say you're able to play, it's still like a lingering neck. So it's not just all right, I'm back, I'm ready. There has to be some lingering side effects to that.
Okay, so he's a game time decision. Okay. So if he's out, that's a big move. If he's not, our run defense is still. I mean, I still feel confident now with the run game with Linval, Joseph, Ndamukong, Jordan Davis back, all these guys, Fletcher Cox, Hargrave.
I'm taking our run defense over Saquon Barkley. That's just. Yeah, I'll take our run defense over Saquon, especially like on a dealing with a neck. Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. So I just gotta say thank you for coming on, man. It was fun shooting shit with you, and just talking birds. And hopefully we can do this again soon. I know you gotta run out and do some.
Hey,
stuff.
for sure, bro. Just let me know, man. Anytime we can definitely talk birds. It's always fun when you can talk about the team that we love, right? It's just like that's fun, that's what we do.
It really is. I met great people on here. Just talking birds. It's great.
Yeah, hey man, I might, I might have to, set up something and get you on my platform, man.
Oh, I'm down.
Actually, I think I'll probably clip some of these and I'll probably post this on my channel and try to, get some traction going,
that works. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, well, we're trying to get some momentum going, and get some recognition going for, because bro, you do a great job, man. You had everything set up. You had the thumbnail ready to go for me, and I'm like, oh, cool, because this all I got to do is click the link. And bro, I'm new to like the whole. All of this. I'm new. I just started doing content, so that's why a lot of this is kind of like it takes time for me to actually what's going on. I'm old too, bro. So it's like, what is this? What So you made it. You had it laid out perfectly for me. You had everything set up, bro. And the way the way you do business, bro, like it's amazing, bro. And I really like the channel, the content. Yeah, bro, you definitely doing a great job over here, man.
And my guy next to Randy, who's actually a co-host, he called you an OG.
He called me an OG. For sure.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you subscribe to him. I'm pretty sure you all are. His highlights are incredible. His shorts are incredible. And make sure you leave a like if you like the Eagles. I'm pretty sure all of you do. So yeah, guys, we are out of here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll catch you all later, guys. Peace.
Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want.